Want more podcasts? Head over to gmg-podcast.com.
Yeah. And boxers don't really cut that much
Yeah.
compared to like MMA fighters. Like I know we're stupid when it comes
To be honest, man, you guys are crazy for a lot of things.
yeah, like
One,
'cause
those
sorry,
yeah.
go ahead.
Oh, sorry, I was saying one, those leg kicks, I don't want any part of that.
Yeah.
And two, the weight cuts.
Well, like even the knees. Like last night, I was doing a little sparring, and like I caught a glancing knee, and then my fucking eye got cut open. So
Oh wow.
that's some of the stupid shit that goes on out of MMA. But like even like 'cause I've trained with a lot of boxers at Grants and stuff like that.
Yep.
They stay with you guys stay well within 5, 7 to 8 pounds, and correct me if I'm wrong, but that's because boxing is a lot different than MMA in terms of its physical demand. You guys are able to compete a lot more often and more frequently
Mhm.
than MMA fighters. So is the methodology of keeping the weight within that range because of the competition schedule. Traditionally, like professional boxers get 4 fights, sometimes five, even more in a year compared to MMA, where you're lucky if you get two, right?
Yeah, you're probably right, and also I think the fact of wrestling, like wrestlers, from my understanding, cut a lot of weight for the competitions.
Oh, a ton,
So,
ton.
yeah, so a lot of that translated over to MMA. So this other guy who is not used to cutting weight says, "Oh, if this guy's doing it, then I should too, or else I'm going to be at a disadvantage."
Yeah.
And I think that just spurred them. Like, I know some guys, like I know Elias, a great
Yeah.
guy. Unfortunately, what happened, and it's really sad that he passed. But I remember he used to cut a crazy amount of weight
A
before his fight.
fuckload. Like I've trained with him,
Yeah,
before he passed, and for 185, that motherfucker was huge.
he was like 32.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. He cut a lot of weight, but I mean, credit to him, his cardiovascular system was next level. But at
100%.
at the same time, it takes a toll. Like for me, for example, like I've had a couple surgeries, and because of this the stupid pandemic shit, I
Mhm.
haven't competed in about 3.5 years, and
Wow.
no desire to, because I do middleweight
Mhm.
or welterweight, which is 170. I have no desire to compete at 170
Yeah,
anymore. That like it was rough just getting there normally,
yeah,
and I like now as I get older, I'm like there's like I I don't want to be that miserable going into fight week, because you know how the pressure of a fight, all the things are going. You're exhausted because you've been training for 8+ weeks,
Mhm.
sparring, and then to top it off, you got to cut your body weight percentage by 20%. Right? It's exhausting and stupid. Is
Yeah.
that something that you try to actively avoid, like keeping your weight, like you said, in really, really close or even under, just so that it's one less thing to worry about?
Yeah, I've always, to be honest, not that I'm lazy, I just because I work my butt off, but I've always kind of fought out of my weight class. Like when I was an amateur, I was walking around 185 pounds if I was lucky, and I was
Yeah.
fighting at 201. So I
Oh
fought
shit.
guys that were cutting from 201, and then
Yeah.
I even fought. I remember they even put stuff in my pockets on the scale because I couldn't get any fights at heavyweight, so I fought at super heavyweight. So I fought guys 230, 240, 250, and I was 190 pounds soaking wet.
Shit.
So, so yeah, when I went pro, I went to 175. My last amateur fight was 178,
Yeah.
and then I went pro 175, and then it's for me, it's easy. It's all it's not the work's there. It's just diet for me. Like
Yeah.
during